it's me. I realised it's been a few weeks since I released the last video, and I didn't update my weight in that one. I literally just weighed myself. As you can tell, I'm at home. I literally just weighed myself, and I'm still at 122 kilogram. Now I know in the last 6 months I've been a little bit less than that, and I've been a little bit more than that, and I'm really disappointed in myself. But it is what it is. There's not a lot I can do about it. I put a lot of it down to my health. As you can see, I've been given a fall alarm, because of the fall that I had last month, or the month before, I forget even now. And how this works is, if I fall, I press that red button there, and there's a white box on the TV stand, just behind the football there, and I will get somebody call me through there. It's on like a loudspeaker system, and they'll say, "David, are you okay?" And I'll tell them yes or no. And I know this is nothing to do with my weight or anything. It's just how life is lately, and my mental health is also suffering, partly because of not losing any weight over the last 6 months really. Well, I've lost maybe a couple of kilos, but that's nothing in 6 months. I'm looking, well, it's not even 6 months, is it? It's 9 months now, it's September. I really doubt I'm going to make my target, and to be frank, it's pissing me off. I've asked for help with my weight loss, and I went through literally years of assessment with the diabetic team and the weight loss team at Doncaster Hospital, including the surgeons, and everything was going fine, and I was turned down because a counsellor said that my PTSD is not under control. It's still not under control. It's never going to get cured. So what do they want me to do? What do they expect me to do? I can't just go, here's a switch, bang, the PTSD's gone. I wish I could. Like I mentioned in previous videos, I know my PTSD isn't caused by war or any kind of military service, because I never was able to serve. But PTSD is still PTSD. I'm not minimising how it affects anybody at all, because it can be caused by a number of different situations. A number of things can happen. My PTSD, like I mentioned before, is because of abuse that I suffered. I'm not making excuses for my my lack of weight loss, because it is what it is. Some days I've not been able to get out of bed. Other days I'm laid on the floor for 17 hours. Some days I can't walk anywhere near as what I should be able to. Frankly, my dad's just gone 72, and he can walk more than I can. It's horrible feeling ashamed of yourself every day. that's how it is. That's what happens to me every day. I feel ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed to be alive most days. And more than half the days in a week I wish I wasn't alive. I know it sounds like a bummer, but I'm down. I'm having trouble getting back up. I've been keep going to my guitar lessons. I've learned a couple of things on guitar. As you can see, I've bought myself an electric guitar as well as the acoustic. Because frankly, the electric guitar's a lot easier on your fingers. It doesn't hurt your fingers so much. So that's mostly why I bought that. Things this month have been really, really bad, really hard, difficult to get through, difficult to cope with. I've asked for help. One friend helped me. Well, no, that's wrong. Two friends helped me, but not a single person in my entire family has even offered to help. I've not had an incoming phone call from any of my family since at least June, and that was simply to ask me if I could do something for them. Nobody actually bothers to phone and ask, David, are you okay? How are you doing? Not one of them. But you know what? I'm used to that. That's the way it's always been in my family. Or at least that's the way it's always been in my family since my granddad died. And that's almost 20 years ago now. As you can see, I've had a little bit of a shave. Kind of fancied a change. And frankly, with the full beard, I was starting to look way too much like the teacher who abused me. And I'm becoming a trigger for myself, a trigger for my own PTSD. Partially because in around 5 or 10 years at the most, I'll actually be the age that my abuser was when what happened. So I'm slowly becoming even more of a trigger because I struggle with older white males because that's what he was. I can't bear sitting in a bus seat next to an older white male, and I just can't do it. It's too hard. But I won't expect anybody to understand that. I wouldn't expect anybody to help me because nobody ever does. The only reason my two friends helped me is because I was desperate and I needed to ask them. I needed to ask somebody. And out of everybody that I did ask, they're the only two people who actually made an effort to help me at all. They say you can't pick your family, but trust me, that is most definitely true. You can't pick the people you're born into. you can only try your best to cope with the friends that you do get. And up in the top corner there you'll see a painting with 3 people in it. 2 of them people are dead. The third, oops, there you go. My nana's dead, my granddad's dead, and my mum's the only one that's left out of them 3. And frankly I don't see anything of her either. So I tell myself that I'm practicing for when they die, because I'm not going to see her there anyway. Not going to see her then. I'm not going to see my stepdad or my stepbrothers. I don't see many of my stepbrothers now. I know that if anything happens to my mum, that I'm going to get cut off from the rest of them. I don't see my real brother. I don't see my real sister. I don't see my stepbrothers. I know lately I don't seen anything of my own actual mother. And like I say, I know when something happens to her, if I'm still around, that I still won't see my stepdad or any of his sons. And I'll be stuck in a place where I don't want to be. I mean, this bungalow could be worse. It's better than the house I was living in. But I mean, the city in Doncaster, I don't like it. I hate being over here. But it is what it is. And I've got to cope with what I've got. And right now I don't have a lot. Don't have a lot at all, but sounds like Roxy's talking to the person outside who just backed up. Roxy, behave. Hey! Anyway, I better end the video now, won't I? I hope everybody is okay. Thank you for any comments. Thank you for subscribing that have. Yeah, just thank you for your support in the videos. Thank you very much. Roxy, shut up! Bye.